Oh, Heidi ho there. How's everybody doing? I'm doing fantastic. What were we doing last time? We were hunting down the old Fey Walker. That's good. Now we just got to kill the Bandit King. That's gonna be pain in the old tuchus, cause he's the last boss for the initial season 1 basically. So his whole thing I think is gonna be over here. Which isn't too far away from us, so we're gonna need to get some stuff. Did I ever? I did not upgrade the ring. I think I needed, yeah, I needed the greater blood essence. That's why. Okay, no, that's fine. We can just keep moving along. I do have the potions all ready to go. But I think we could just take him on. Anyways, how's everybody been doing? Everybody having a good time? Everybody doing what they've been doing? It's getting warmer out. I say as I was just freezing my ass off yesterday while I was out fishing. I do want to talk about that. Let me talk about this. Let me give you a little give you a little insight to how my fishing trip went yesterday. I took my rod. I got my new reel. I got a new reel. I wanted to get a whole new rod. Got a new graphite rod. Went over to the old Bass Pro Shop. And I got my rod, and I got everything all situated, you know. I got it respun. I got it spun with some new line. Everything's looking dandy. The rod, beautiful. I then took it over to Bass Pro Shop and had it, I had the line put on it, right? Let me tell you something. If you work at a place and you may or may not like where you work, don't just half-ass somebody's fucking shit that they paid money for. So I went out to good old Lake Michigan. And I was going to cast out, and then I flipped my bail up, and then tried casting out. And then, for some reason, my line just wasn't coming out. And I was like, okay, well, this is a little bit unfortunate. So then, called up my buddy Bigfoot, and I was like, yo, you privy to any information on why I'm not casting out? And then it took him 2 seconds to figure out that my line was literally underneath the bail, or underneath the whole, like, spinning action. Like, it was tangled up all in there, and I was just like, well, this is just fantastic. Thanks. So, got it figured out, and then started casting out again. Not really getting anything. That's fine. You know, sometimes you're not going to get stuff. You know, I did see some fishies around. I did get a little bite and a snag sometime, but unfortunately, just wasn't getting a bite. That sucks. It happens, you know. So let's see. He's got. I need you to die. Thank you. I need that rogue who's got 35. Yeah, cast it out, feeling good, you know, get a bite here and there, and then, not really getting anything. And then finally, I get a snag, and I get a little bit of a tug, and I was like, oh hell yeah! Start reeling her in, and then the damnedest thing, this stupid ass seagull drops down, and it wasn't a big snag, right? It wasn't a coho, it wasn't a king. But this jackass just drops down, takes the tiny ass fish out of the water, and then flies away. I tell you, if I could, I would have destroyed that stupid ass seagull. I would have punched him. I would have done awful things to that seagull if I got my hands on him. Because what the fuck? That was so rude of that seagull. Anyways, so I got my catch caught by a seagull. It's probably the same seagull that when I fixed my line, I was, you know, I let it drop and it hit. Ah, Bob Saget. It's cute. I did like cast out my line and try casting it out, and it did accidentally bonk a seagull in the head. Maybe it was the same seagull. Maybe he was upset with me. That's fine. He didn't have to, like, do all that. Ow. You have 62. I want to drink you. Thank you. Awesome possum. All right.
My blood, restore my body.
All right, so we are going to fight this boss and get us into the next half of the game. Well, next quarter, next section, next section. Now, hey, guess what? I have friends again. Ow. So this boss, he's not necessarily hard. I'd say more so a little bit annoying. Like, none of these, like, first level bosses really that hard. Ow, ow. Yo! Hey. It's not cool. You stop. A little jab, jab, jab action. He's not really that hard. I'd say mostly just kind of, got a lot of big AoE hits. It's kind of hard to take on during the day, which is why we're gonna try and take him on during the night. See if we can sneak up here. Yeah, we'll just run up here. Okay. Oh, you grabbed me. I don't know if that's really what you wanted to do, but a lot easier to take all these guys on like this. Ow. Hey, stop that. Stop that. Stop trying to run away. All right, I get it. You want to live. We got 2 hours to fight him. I think we can just get it done. Let's pop this. Then, hello, Quincy. That's not what I wanted to do.
I'll show you what we're made of.
Yeah? Well, you know. Okay, well, that. Alright. Go get him. Alright, hello, hello, hello. Okay, ow. A little bit rude. Okay. Alright. Now I'm remembering. Now I'm remembering the moves. Okay. Hello. Yeah, how do you like that, huh? Yeah, get him, boys. Boop. Ah, fudge. No, 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 no. Hey. Yeah? Okay. No, my skeleton! Stop hitting him! Please.
A rousing battle.
No, not the Skelly boy. Oh, shit. And just keep poking him. Yo. Okay. Well, that was a bad placement. Quincy, listen. You're almost dead right now. Ow. That was a little bit rude. Listen, man. Look, I can ult too.
A rousing battle.
Well...
Right.
Got him.
I
Fantastic. Look at that.
need this much.
And now we have made it to the second.
I feel stronger.
To the we have upgraded. Now we gotta actually upgrade. So this is the point where we just kind of focus on finishing up the castle a little bit, and then we can really look at going out to a lot of wood here. Okay. Let us see what we got from Mr. Old Quincy. Alright, we got the Hollow Fang battle gear. I'm on fire, I'm on fire, I'm on fire. Okay. Alright. So let's just make it back to the castle. And then we will have ourselves a dandy day. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's keep on going. So that was an easy boss fight. That was a lot easier than normal. Really does help having the skeletons around. At least it's pretty good. It de-aggroes them off of you most of the time. Then you can just sit there and have a chill night while fighting him. Really does help getting the aggro taken off you so you can go back and drink potions, heal up, blood mend if you can get yourself into a nice little corner, all that jazz. A lot of bosses aren't too hard to fight. It's just a little bit of a preparation. Goes a long way. Goodbye, Mr. Tree. I don't want to fight. Okay, what's with the fucking dangerous fauna? Hello, everybody. Leave me alone. I don't want to have to kill you. I want to go back to my nice little castle around here. Anybody else notice how good this game looks? Am I the only one who's a little bit who's not privy to that? Ah! I don't like that. Yeah, anybody else notice how good this game looks? I think it looks great. I think it's pretty. It's got the. Hey. Bye. I think it looks really nice. I think the artwork in it is good. I like the Stop it. Please, son. I don't want to be burned anymore. Wolf. And now once we get the bat formed, then we're really moving. And yay! Look at that! We're back at the castle. Woo! Let's just go over here, put some of this wood that we got in there. Got assorted fine paintings. We got some stone too. Our stone crusher's all out of we got a lot of stone bricks, so that's good. Let's just grab all this jazz. Can I get an unsullied heart? I did get an unsullied heart, so put this in there, put that in there, put that in there. Whoop. Let's go unlock what we can for our research. And throw the rest of it into the old devourer here, so there you go, bud. All right. Okay. Okay. Go over here, and then we will castle walls. I need to go get the materials. Let's go get the materials real quick. We need this. We need some of these stone bricks. Boop, boop, boop. Look at that. Isn't that great? Let's see. Got our bone dust. We do need an, we need greater blood essence. So let's get these, a squishing. So then we can, work on, well, put these in there. I do have all these. I do want to get some garden plots going. So let's see what we actually need for garden plots. Stairs production. Let's see, growing plots. We got plant fibers. Okay. And like for castle foundation, we just need grass. So we need a lot of fiber too. All right. Well, I know where to find some fiber for us. Hello, rats. Okay. And then I think, yeah, we could just go out here and grab some fiber. It's whatever, you know. Just more resource gathering. Now you're sitting there, you're thinking to yourself, hey, if you're gonna be moving the your castle, why wouldn't you just, you know, put down the growing plots and all the garden plots later? And to that I say, don't tell me how to do things, damn it. You do make a good point. And in fact, maybe we should just move. I'm trying to think what would be the best plot, because this is the area that we're going now. So trying to see what might be the best plot. I think it might be there. That one's pretty good right there. That one. This one seems like it'd be good. Maybe we just go here? Because like a lot of what we're going to be doing for the first half is going to be in this little quadrant right here. Like for the first half of the second phase of the game. So yeah, we'll go right there. We'll just go along right now, and then we'll get there. We can clear out everything and then set everything up. Let me see if I have. Okay, yeah, it's just 100 blood essence. Okay, we're going. We can everything that we have, like in our production and stuff like that, will stay in there while moving castles. So make sure you have everything in your chests that you want to keep moving along and stuff like that. You'll see. It's painless moving your castle. You just gotta reconfigure everything around. Don't shoot at me. But yeah, we're moving the castle. We're moving up in this world because we're gonna need iron. And we're gonna need a lot of it. Now, you could have multiple castles, which I would not be opposed to having, but at a certain point, you get to like. I just like having one big castle where I have literally everything, and like if I need to go get resources of a certain type, I'll just travel back over there. I find it a lot less painful. Because, you know, trying to move resources along between different castles and stuff like that, it's just tedious. Just keep everything all in one place, and, you know, you can just work off that. And I get some of your followers and stuff like that, they do better in certain areas, like Farm Bay Woods, whatever, shit like that. And yeah, they do better in those areas, but, I mean, honestly, the little minions and stuff like that. It's a cool idea. They're pretty cool, but how do I say this? Oh. I find their effectiveness a lot better when you're playing on a multiplayer server when they're there to like protect your oh, I got the music box. I find it a lot easier for them to protect your stuff while they're in a multiplayer server. Not saying that they don't serve a usefulness here. They definitely, like, the gardeners and the farmers are really good to get for what you're like excuse me. They're definitely good for tending your gardens and stuff like that. But anyways, I like doing everything by myself. I like when it comes to like dishing out and, you know, telling certain how do I say this? In a lot of games where you can have like NPCs manage like your stuff, like your chests and all that jazz, I find it a lot easier to do things myself and not like try and fully automate it. Just something about my lizard brain makes me feel like I'd rather do it myself so I know that it gets done. Yeah, see, these 1% blood workers. Okay, hello. I'm not here. You don't see me. Goodbye. Oh, they're gonna be right next to my new castle, huh? That's fine. All right. Let's see. Let us. Yeah, there's a lot of reclaiming that we gotta do here. That's fine. We'll just start right now. Actually, we'll start in the next one. If you like this, like, comment, and subscribe. If you do all that, you get 200 funny monies. I'm not gonna give it to you, but maybe you'll find it in your next castle that you place down. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Leave me alone, wolf.